What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated, the show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you love watches like I do, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, then click on the bell and you'll be all set. Today we're talking another cool watch and film. The film, Glengarry Glen Ross. The watch, the Rolex Day Date. Here we go. So, I've seen the movie Glengarry Glen Ross quite a few times, and it is an excellent film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. This film has an all-star cast that features Alec Baldwin, Ed Harris, Jack Lemmon, Al Pacino, and of course the recently fallen from grace, Kevin Spacey. One of the best scenes in the film was when Alec Baldwin's character shows up to kind of whip these guys into shape and starts talking about his watch. Check it out.
You see this watch? You see this watch?
Yeah.
That watch costs more than your car.
Now, when I first saw this film, I figured, of course, the watch had to be the Rolex Day Date, aka the presidential, aka the president. So I did a little looking around, and there actually seems to be some debate on what watch Alec Baldwin's character is wearing in the film. Here's a guy on a forum telling another guy that he thinks it's a solid gold date just judging by the bracelet alone. Here's an asshole on some useless site telling people that it's an exact match for a 14 karat gold Rolex Oyster date on a Jubilee bracelet. I'm not sure how anyone could think that the watch Alec Baldwin's character is wearing in the film was on a Jubilee bracelet, but I do suppose I can see in this still shot why people think it might have been the solid gold date just on the Oyster bracelet. But you know, if you really do your homework and you really look around and you pause it on this frame, it's pretty obvious that that is the presidential bracelet, making this no question the Rolex Day Date. What exact reference number is Baldwin's character wearing in the film? Well, in 1988, Rolex updated the movement on the Day Date to the 3155. That's substantial because this was the first time it had a double quick set feature, meaning you could quick set the day and quick set the date, where the older reference number you could only quick set the date, and then you would have to turn the hands manually 24 hours to get the day to click over. So considering in 1988 in the 18238 day date, they did have that updated movement, and Glengarry Glen Ross came out in 1992. I think it's safe to assume that Alec Baldwin's character is probably wearing that 18238 day date. I'm not sure what the budget was on this film. Maybe that's Baldwin's personal watch. Maybe it is an older reference number, but it's certainly not a date just, and it's absolutely not an Oyster date on a Jubilee bracelet. So let me know what you guys think. Have you seen the movie? It's a great film. Highly recommend you check it out. And that 18238 is pretty good bang per buck. It runs for about 13 grand, which is less than half of what Rolex wants for the new day dates. And that wraps up another episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, like this video, share it with all your friends, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's Complicated.